Hello guys, how you guys doing? So today in this video, I want to talk to you, I want to demonstrate to you how you can create your own audiobooks by using this secret platform. Okay, this platform is called acx.com. It's owned by amazon.com. So basically, once you finish your own Amazon Kindle book or Amazon paperback book, you can go to acx.com, post up your own job, your product, your Amazon book as a project, and audio narrators with high quality voice and high quality mic will do the audition for your book, and you get to listen to a list of them and hire who you want to hire. And I don't just want to talk to you about this. I want to actually make this video special by demonstrating to you the process and how I do it, because I've actually hired over hundreds of, like at least hundreds of audio narrators, because I do have a publishing company where we've published over 250 books, and hundreds of them have been turned into audiobooks. So I want to demonstrate to you, because sometimes learning about it, learning from like just someone speaking is not enough. So I want to like demonstrate to you, so give you a whole new level of how to do this. Okay, so let me get to it. So one of these books, okay, one of the books I have is called How to Make Hemp Earrings. It's the first book in the world that talks about the specific topic, but regardless, this is what it is. Like I have this right now, and all these people basically made auditions. Okay, I'm going to listen to them. Hold on one second. Let me put the speaker on so you can listen to it as well.
Your audition here, so I figured I'd send you How to Make Hemp Earrings, a quick guide on hemp jewelry knotting for earrings. I did not see an audition script inside of your
Okay, I don't. Okay, I'm going to compare this to other people.
How to make hemp earrings, a quick guide on hemp jewelry knotting for earrings.
Okay, I would say this is a little bit lower. This guy's voice is a little bit louder, but it's just not. It's written by a female, so I prefer to have a female narrator for this. I like to make it congruent.
Learn how to make lovely earrings out of hemp thread with this book. You will learn the basics of hemp jewelry and how to apply those basics to creating hemp earrings. In these pages, you will learn all about how to make hemp earrings.
Okay, this guy, and also, you know, I think his voice is a little. I would not pick this guy, Ed.
By Robin McComb.
His voice is a little softer. I think it fits the theme a little bit better, but I think Lauren, his voice is a little bit more congruent to the theme. So I'm always thinking about, like, you know, the theme of the book is how to make hemp earrings. It's about like jewelry making and whatnot. And it's written by a female. So I would prefer to be a female narrator, okay?
Which is an untapped corner of
Plus her audio is a lot better.
The jewelry market. Learn how to start a pair of earrings by adding an earring hook. Learn basic hemp square knots. Learn how to do butterfly knots, spiral knots, and inside-outside knots. Learn how to add beads. Learn how to add buttons.
I actually like her voice. It's not bad. So what I like to do is, if I do like the voice and I'm going to offer them an offer, I actually download the audition. Okay, because you never know. You can use this audition for maybe like a YouTube video or whatnot in the future. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click on make offer. Okay. Now, there's an option to do royalty share or pay for production. If you do royalty share, you don't have to pay them. If your book is super long or whatnot, you know, some people do this, so they just, you know, they do royalty share. But personally, I will just recommend all authors and self-publishers to never do the royalty share. You are the creator of the book. You are the asset owner. You are the visionary. You're the person who owns this, okay? Do not do royalty share. I don't like that option. I know it's some people say, oh, I don't want to spend money. No, do pay for production. I have a quick how-to guides that are just 10,000 words or whatnot, 10,000, 20,000 words. So my budget is a lot more affordable. You know, some people start off at 50. You know, I've hired hundreds of people. So I've tested out different prices. And most of the time for beginners, people who who have quality voice but never really had that opportunity, they're willing to work at, you know, $30 per finished hour. So if it's an hour audio, it's going to be $30. Okay. I tried a lower budget before. It works sometimes, but it's a crapshoot, you know. So I like to go with 30 now. Exclusive. What type of distribution do you want? I do exclusive right now that distributes to Amazon, Audible, and iTunes. So that means like you can only sell to your audiobook to this. In return, you get a 40% royalty, compared to if you do a non-exclusive, you know, you have the right to sell it to other platforms, I'm sure through your website or whatnot, but you're going to get a 25% royalty. Now, the cool thing about this, I choose exclusive. This is not for life. You know, you can do this, and after a year, if you don't like it, you can change it to non-exclusive. I looked in the discussion. I looked at the details. This is changeable. Okay, so I always like to start with exclusive, see how it goes. If it's selling super well, I'll keep it the way it is. If I find new platforms in the future, a year later, I'll change it to non-exclusive and I'll go to other platforms, you know. But give it a shot for exclusive. That's what I do. Complete first 15 minutes. I usually say within a week, because depending on how long your book is. My book is like 10,000 words for this particular book. So I say you finish it within a week, the first 15 minutes, and finish the whole book the next week, second week. And I give them 48 hours. You know, I go through this again, and I click on preview offer. And this is the book. I send the offer. Boom, that's it. That's pretty much it. So I send in an offer, and that's pretty much it. So we're going to do additional examples and demonstration right now. I'm going to another audition. This is another book. How to be. So that's all you have to do. I just showed you how to hire someone. Okay, how to send them an offer. Okay, you can review the offer. Okay, I sent them the offer. They got 48 hours to make a decision. If they make a decision, it's going to change from offer to production. Okay, look, I've done over 185 projects already for audiobooks, 185 audiobooks independently. You know, I don't know anybody independently has done hundreds of audios for their own company. So I'm speaking to you from real life experience. Okay, now let me go to another example because as you see more and more examples, you'll get a better understanding of how to create your own audiobooks and produce it. Again, you don't have to be the audio narrator. Okay, you don't have to be the one who has a great voice. Okay, hire other people, and you don't have to choose the first person. You get to listen to them and choose when you want to choose. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at this.
If you want to improve,
this particular book is actually written by a female, so I'm going to actually prefer a female narrator for this one as well.
If you want to improve other people's
lives, I mean, these I don't reject them. I keep them. Sometimes if you don't like them, you can do dislikes. I've already disliked 8 auditions. Like, you know, I've already listened to this before. I'm kind of picky now, you know. But if you like the voice, like, keep them here still, because you can make an offer. If I like Kelly Rose or whatnot, I could make an offer for him for another book, you know, another series of books that I have, right? You know, for a male written book or something like that. I can do that. So I keep that in mind as well. Let me listen to these.
If you want to improve other people's lives as an equine therapy assistant, then check out this How to Be an Equine Therapy Assistant guide. A person with a disability is only limited if they allow themselves. Okay, this is a little bit personally, as I'm listening to it, I want to give another quick tip. When you do listen to an audio, listen with microphones on. Right now, for example purposes, I'm not hearing with a microphone. But when you listen with the microphone, you can hear the little nuances. If there's little tick sounds or whatever background noise, like, you want to make sure there is none. Okay, you want to make sure it's 100% quality as best as possible. So right now, just by listening to her voice is fantastic. It's nice, but it just seems a little like the voice is not as crystal clear. To be. Where doctors' methods fail, horses are there to help provide results. Equine therapy. Let me personally, I think it's a little bass, a little high on the bass. Let me listen to it with a mic by myself for a second. Yeah, I would have to skip this audition for right now. Okay, I'm going to listen to another one.
If you want to improve other people's lives as an equine therapy assistant.
Okay, so I'm going to have to skip that because I prefer a female author. This is Dana. So, you know, if you don't like the any auditions, you can just skip to the next audition. You can just go to the next audition. Let me go previous page. I'm going to keep listening to. Let me listen to it. Okay, it's been finished. It's for sale. Another book is for sale. Let me move on. Okay, there's another book, Au Pair 101 by Heidi. Let's listen to audition.
Au Pair 101 is a first-hand guide to everything you need to know about being an au pair. This book will cover all the basics to help you get started as an au pair. Au Pair 101 covers topics like...
It's decent.
Daniel Greenberg, auditioning for Au Pair 101. Au Pair 101.
Au Pair 101 is a first-hand guide to everything you need to know about being an au pair.
Okay, I don't like anything that's standing out right now, so I'm just going to move to the next one. A lot of times you may do this, actually. So if you just have one book, it's easier, but I have like hundreds of books, so I just move on like really quickly.
In this book, you are going to...
No, we heard her before.
So many people show an interest in learning how...
Okay, in terms of the quality, just giving my input, this person's audio quality is nice. So what am I looking for when I'm generally speaking looking for an audio narrator? I'm looking for, first of all, quality, okay, of the microphone. Okay, it has to be fantastic. Okay, when I listen, when I hear them speaking, you know, I want to listen with not with a microphone. I mean, I want to listen with an earphone. And when I put my earphones on, you could tell the difference. Like her microphone and her microphone are different. Look, listen to hers.
To learn how to get started couponing.
It's crystal clear, right? Listen to hers now.
How to coupon every day.
It's very dull, right? I'm not talking about her voice. So number one, you're looking for a good quality mic from the narrator. Okay, that's what I'm looking for, number one. Number two, they need to have a fantastic voice that fits the theme. So it's about extreme couponing. I prefer somebody and written by a female. I want that to be a female. Also, like has that personality behind the topic. Extreme couponing is someone like, you know, moving forward type of. I'm just generally looking for. I don't know how to explain it, but basically, like, the narrator's voice has to fit the theme of the book. Okay. Thirdly, I'm also looking for someone whose voice is not like boring. I don't want to say it in a wrong, bad way, but it's just like you have to be positive. Like, at least for my books, they're like how-to guides helping people achieve a result. So I want it to be positive, moving forward type of pace, not someone who's dull and depressing sounding. Like that's what I'm looking for. Okay. And yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now. This person,
but they tell themselves
I will skip because of the microphone. You can listen to it.
Don't have the time. This book is going to not.
Yeah, the microphone is just not good. I'm sure she has a good voice, but I can't use with this mic quality.
How to save the most in as little time as possible.
This woman's voice is good. It's actually a high quality mic. I just don't know if this may be I don't know, because most of my readers are from America, so this person's voice is not American, you know. That's the only thing that's kind of like I'm not sure about, you know. I prefer US. I mean, to be honest with you, because that's my main market. Majority of all my readers are from US. So maybe if I had another book that's written for UK, you know, for Great Britain, then I will hire her. Like, in fact, I had a book about London travel guide. And I didn't hire an American person for that. I hired a person who had a UK accent, who was from the UK. So it has to fit the voice person has to also fit the theme of the book. Does that make sense?
Where to get coupons. How to find the best deals without spending your precious time.
She actually has a great voice, but just like I would prefer her to do a book about some UK topic or something like that. So I'm going to move to the next topic. So she did another one, toy photography. Okay.
Do you like photography? Do you like Legos? Why not combine the two and learn about toys?
I might consider her for this particular book, toy photographer, maybe. I'm thinking about it right now.
Photography. In this second book about toy photography by Pinar Alsac, who is the world's first author on this topic.
Yeah, I'm gonna consider that right now. Let me think about it. Wow, so sometimes a narrator will audition for like all the books you have, and I like, that's pretty. I respect that, so that gets your attention as a publisher.
Book description.
Especially if they do have, if they have the quality voice and the quality mic.
What is toy photography and why you should start
Okay, let me listen to other ones.
Robin Sitton. Toy photography 101.
Yeah, this is an example. This person's quality mic is good. Her voice is loud. I like it loud too. I don't like it quiet. But just her tonality, it's different than Heidi.
How to do toy photography step by step. Book description. What is toy photography and why you should start photographing?
I mean, she'll be a good narrator for maybe a different type of book. But as far as Heidi sounds...
Photographing something other than yourself or the food you eat. Who were the first toy photographers?
Yeah, I'm going to have to skip this person right now.
Something other than yourself or the food you eat.
It sounds a little on the down tonality, so I'm going to skip that. Okay, ready for review. Okay, this is a particular book. I'll go. Let's keep on going with the auditions for right now. I did another one.
You've done your research. Your gut's telling you to go.
You've done your research. Your gut's telling you to go.
You've done your research. Your gut's telling you to go.
You've done your research. Your gut's telling you to go.
Introverted expat.
You've done your research.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Got one more audition. Let me check it out. No, the same. Okay, I think we heard this one.
Learn how to make lovely earrings out of hemp thread with this book.
Interesting. Okay.
And you've finally made your decision. You're moving to a foreign country. It all sounds wonderful, except for one minor detail. You're an introvert. Now, the idea of living in a foreign country, speaking a foreign language, socializing with complete strangers, in another...
Let me give you another example right now. I'm trying to look for the book that I want to approve. There was a book called How to Get Out of Foreclosure. Okay, so this is a book. So after you hire the person, I just want to show an example. They're going to finish the first 15 minutes. This is real. I'm just showing you demonstration for you guys out there. What you're going to do is you're going to listen to the audio.
How to get out of foreclosure with a loan modification. How Expert Press and Sharia Dame. Copyright www.howexpert.com.
Okay, I like it. I like it so far. I love it.
And disclaimer.
Great voice.
Get a home loan modification.
Fantastic. So I'm going to approve it. Boom. That's it. That's how you approve it. And now the narrator is going to be notified that I approved it, and now she's going to continue and finish the audiobook. In the meantime, after the approval is done, that's when I decide to contact my designer and get the design done. Because to be honest with you, every person you hire, it's just a rule of numbers I've experienced. Every person I hire doesn't finish the audiobook for whatever reason. Okay, so I'm not going to create the cover unless I hear the first 15 minutes that they prove they've done the work, they take action. Okay, so now I'm going to send this to my designer, just my title, a subtitle if you have a subtitle, and the author names, and I'm going to send it to my designer. This designer is going to get it done, and once that's done, I can upload the artwork just by clicking here, browse it. This is the requirements for the audiobook cover. It has to be 2400 by 2400 size. File size should be less than 8 megabytes, 24-bit minimum, 72 DPI, RGB, not CMYK, JPG, PNG, or TIF format. File names, that's what you got to do. Okay, you upload it here, and get it done. As far as due date, I do want to mention that, does the audio narrator have to finish by the due date? No, not necessarily. That's not true at all. They can do it past the due date and it's totally fine. So I hope I gave you some examples that you understood like what the process is and how to think about it when you are doing your own audiobooks and hiring other audiobooks to do the audiobook for you. I did show you one example earlier and I hope that helped. I haven't found one person I prefer. I like this particular voice here.
The main subject of our book.
Do you like?
He has a good voice, but this is written by a female as well, so I like to keep it congruent.
Do you like photography? Do you like
Photographs is the world famous toy Lego. If you have read the first book, Toy Photography 101,
I'll consider. You know what? I'm not gonna make a decision right now just because I'm teaching you right now live. I'm gonna think about it. But personally, I may hire her. And if I do hire her, I might hire her for another book about toy photography as well. So anyways, I hope you guys got a lot of value from the training that will show you how you can create an audiobook by going to this website called ACX. It's going to teach you. Just post up your own job, post up your book, create an ACX account first and foremost. And on the right corner on the screen, there's going to be add a new title. Add a new title, and you can put your ASIN number. That's the number that identifies your book. And once you do that, all these audio narrators will narrate, do auditions for your book. Especially if you have like a brand or whatnot. If you're a beginning writer, maybe they may not. But just wait until they audition for your book. If they do like the topic, they like your book or whatnot, especially if it has high ratings, a lot more people will audition for the book. And all you have to do is listen to all the auditions. You're like the American Idol, not the contestant, but you're like the American Idol like judge or whatever. I know that show's over or whatever, but you know what I mean? X Factor. You're the judge, and you're listening to these audios, and whatever fits the theme. Like I said, good quality mic, number one, and good quality voice, number two. And thirdly, it has to fit, the person's voice has to fit the theme of the book, okay? Okay, theme of the book, as meaning like if it's written by a female author, ideally a female narrator. If it's about a happy topic, the person's voice is happy and positive, right? If it's a really serious, maybe sensitive topic, the person's voice is sensitive and very congruent with the theme of the book, okay? So that's my quick tip of the day on how to create your own audiobook. Now, if you want to learn how to self-publish your own Amazon ebook, paperback book, and audiobook, click the link below the video and check out my resources. I'm the author of the book, How to Make Money with Ebooks. This book actually hit #1 on Amazon's business category during its first month of launch. You can check out my book as well. Check out the resources below. I have a step-by-step online course and also a done-for-you service. So, you know, I know a lot of this information can be like information overload for you at once, but if you actually want to work with me directly to help you implement this for your own ebook to turn it into an audiobook, I can do that with my self-publishing service, okay? So click the link below, check out my resources. Thanks for watching this video. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.